Well, hello everyone. I am back recording again. I balanced the audio a lot better. Should be easier to hear, as well as I'm just way more way more formal doing this. So, real quick, pretty hard to watch last night. Pretty hard to really follow along, I guess. But put together this deck. There's only a few things that I added real quick. Forgot to actually put the reflection in. So just add a single reflection. It's pretty good. I actually added one reflection, one adrenaline, one plow, and then one life exchange. Should be right up there. So what I basically did is life exchange goes with the reflection and the king slimes that we have, that we're gonna have anyways, both the reflection and the king slimes. So we can kind of just like have fun. I kind of just added life exchange so I can have fun, so I can like duplicate a boss. Well, same thing with like nightmares. You can use nightmare, duplicate everything on the screen, like in the boss studio. Not boss studio, boss rush. Things like that. It's just really fun. You give your actual duplicate a full health bar from the slimes, because the king slimes have like the most health. They have 10 HP. They don't have extra lives, no extra health bars, so but it's not like you could like do it to a hypno cube. These hypno cubes right here, they have multiple health bars, but only 1 HP. So it's like, yeah, you can life exchange them too, but don't think it works the other way around. That'd be something to test. Do a quick little test here. Yeah. See how quick it is till we get exactly what we need. There's only one life exchange in the deck. There it is. So, honestly, I think this works. Yeah, you can do them. But yeah, so it's not this one that has the extra HP. It's the mirror orb. The mirror orb has extra lives, you would say. Oh, well, other than that, I will go on to the main thing that I really wanted to show off. I went over the additions to the deck, and now I'm gonna go actually use it. So we are gonna actually try out in the Lost Wreckage. This should be basically just as easy as anywhere else with this deck. It's not that hard to get going. It's not that hard to really succeed. But I want to go here because I want more Oracle cards. I really just want a bunch of decks that I can just open to grind foil Oracle cards. I want like whole hands of like, foil copycat, all of my tunnel visions be foil. There's like things like that. Actually, I already have the tunnel vision one. Some cards you definitely get way more common than others, but that might also be just due to the certain packs that I've been opening, that I've been like grinding and opening. So we're gonna do that here. We're gonna actually just grind here and see if I open up a bunch of packs, if I get a bunch of good foils that I want. If not, oh well. Okay, so actually to play time here. There's a few people that could be annoying, but we could gamble. This is a decent starting hand for a few reasons. I kind of want it, yeah. Let's just spend these and see what we get. Oh well, oh well. Could do the other one. I can get a heroic stand, but it might just I might just mess up if I do that. But no, because I definitely see how I do it. I have enough. I can draw. I can definitely do a draw run. I should just keep the snowball going. Yeah, this is how I'm gonna succeed easily. I want to see that Don't think I can do that. Probably not worth it. Well, risk it for the biscuit, I suppose. I'm just gonna dump it all in. I hope that I get invulnerability. Just gotta thank you. There we go. Well, that paid off, and now we have the time that we need to snowball. So, definitely better ways that could have gone, but I don't really care. Because this will work too, and I'm alive. And yes, all of you attack me, my shielded bum. I'm padded, you idiots. For my protection. Ha 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 ha. Da 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 da. Well, yeah. I guess time to use this and then copycat it. Well, it's worth it. I think that's basically it. That's all she wrote. I can coast by on this. This is enough. Yes, hello. Hit me with your trick stick. I love how the Dispel Bomb can't dispel invulnerability. It's literally the only thing that we needed to actually be able to achieve full invincibility. I don't think does anyone understand that? Does anyone appreciate that before? Without that one mechanic, this would be very fallible. Like, the one weakness to invulnerability is Hex. But if Dispel could do that, that'd be way worse. It'd be like, you can manage Hex. There's nothing to manage Dispel. So... oh well. That is basically everything. See, and that is a very competent way to win as well, is to have a whole draw deck. We have draw decks, we have infinites, we have all that we could possibly need. We're rolling in it. So you know what, actually, since it's just 2 AP, whatever, let's just do Nightmare, because maybe someone will fight someone else. We'll let them get some damage in, while I guess I'll just do my infinite. I might as well win the round, and I can manage it. So, get a good person in to start killing. Angel's always very, very reliable. Well, that works. Science. 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 Yeah, I don't know. Guess the Nautilus had the damage on hit, had like counter on hit. Whatever, it works for us. I'm happy. That's fine. We'll accept our wins. So what I'll do is I'm just gonna use these. I'm dumb. I should refresh my AP. That's fine. I have built-in protection from being dummy, and it's called being good at the game. Whatever, yeah, there's another one over here. That's foil, I'll take this one. This one's fine to take. Do you do that? Give me my cards back. More cards means more cards! Yes, 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 yes! Funny how that works, hmm? Well, we've instantly got our infinite in the very first room. Very successful starting hand. I'm happy I just went with the the obvious gamble, the obvious way out, which is just draw till I get my invulnerability. I knew I could rely on it. Compact decks are very, very good. They're very, very good. Okay. That's all I need. I think that's it. Yep. Ooh, apologies, choking a little bit. Slightly dying. Oof. I'm alive, I'm alive. Whew. So, I could have added more adrenaline to this. Honestly, because adrenaline would it allows you to copy more in one go. It's just a little convenient. Honestly, this is the kind of thing to do to a crazy extent when you're alone. I'm not sure how much I'll do it for the sake of recording, but big booty butt. We'll do it a bit. We'll do it a bunch. You know, 5 cards a dupe. We can easily do like a good 20. We can just place them down, you know? We can easily get a good 20 out. So it is basically going to be 1 for 1, and even then, you might get gemstones some of the time. I think it's only 4 cards, oh well. But, yeah, that makes sense. If you do the math, because it's 3 and then plus 1, that was your last card, yeah. So, I'll walk you through the math. 3, because 2 AP, we were at 6 AP, so it means 3 AP from that, and then plus 1 because this is the natural effect. So it's just like, yeah, if you do the math properly, you'll understand. So we only got 4 at a time. I'm doing it at 6 AP. Oh well. Whatever. So it is 1 for 1, as I was trying to say. I'm not sure what the rate is, but I'll just throw something out there. Maybe like 67% of the time you'll get like a card. And then the other chance you'll get an emerald. Like it's pretty split. It's pretty evenly split, but it definitely leads a bit more towards cards. So it's whatever. I don't care. Find all these copycats we want, use them at once. Yeah, honestly, take the echoes out and then add your full hand of adrenaline. Add all the adrenaline, remove the echoes, because you're not going to be using echoes in a deck like this. This card right here, this can be decent. I only added 2 of these. That can be, you can use it pretty skillfully, just like you can use copycat. In order to get to where you need to be, you know, but like, you know, from getting starting hand to your infinite. But since these don't take like all year round to do it, it's a little more useful to get. When you pull this in the starting deck, it's like, okay, now I need just 1 card that will carry me through everything, and I can double that. I can double that carry. It's the main reason it's like a big win. I think I literally used it before. No, we used the copycat before to get here, but it's the same deal. You just don't have to sacrifice a round, and that was something I had to play around, was the loss of a round. More exciting, but you know, still have to do it. Did I just like, okay, I thought I had played a guy. I thought I played my guy. I think we're out of copycats. Did that skew it? Maybe. Oh well, that's it. Well, that is all. It's enough for proof of concept. I have to get out of this dungeon too. So yeah, you lay down everything you need. Honestly, if you were to do this seriously anyways, you'd want to find a way bigger room. This is a quite modestly sized room. It's a puzzle room. It's not the best. Uh, it's not true for every puzzle room, but yeah. So you just find like a big enough room, and then you can spam as much as you want. And every one of those guys you can basically count on being a card. And then you just start combat by doing this, you know, and then you give him a little punch on the forehead. Everyone's magic. Yeah, the ones near the doors automatically destroy any props in front of them at the start and end of combat, so mobs don't count, of course. Oh yes, be very careful doing this. You can lag the crap out of your game. It's way worse if you're making them interact with each other. If you make objects punch into them, or if you're punching like objects with other objects, yeah, it can cause probably the effects that they cause when they break, but like, yeah, it's bad no matter what's hitting what. I don't need reflection. Hey, the one dude immune to lures. He's not in the same desert, he's here. Yeah. Gosh, thought so. Give them all a little nightmare. Gotta love turning the tides with numbers. Yeehaw. Bonfire, super underrated. Said that before. I'll say it again. It's the best. One of the better ones, not the best. Just so underrated. Global effect. You get to burn everyone globally, like heal everyone globally. Definitely has some combos. Here's what I think. I think the mirror orb is what I was thinking of that you can't use the life exchange on. Because I think what I've tried before is putting a mirror orb next to a bonfire. So basically what would happen is, like, I life exchange the mirror orb so that it has 10 HP. It can basically tank everything, take one of these guys' HP. And then, you know, I chain it into the bonfire. There'll be bonfires around it, and so enemies are alerted to hitting the mirror orb. They hit the mirror orb. That does the mirror orb's AoE damage effect, which then hits the bonfires, which then instantly heals the mirror orb and applies even more damage to everyone. It's so unneeded, but I thought it'd be like a nice, cool little gimmick thing that'd be satisfying to pull off at least once. Just like set it up and just enjoy. Like, you did all this work, you waited, and you got it. Thought it would be fun. And I'm pretty sure that's the one that you can't life exchange, but you know, we may get out of here. I'll pop into the training arena. I'll give it a quick try. Let me out. Let me out. You're all stinky. I don't want to participate. These guys will take my place. Ah, don't make me hang out with them. Kill them all. Now I will heal my I don't remember what it's called, whatever. Oh, that bum dispels, no. Bye bye, angel. Why? You didn't dispel the angel. Magic. Guidance of the bonfire keeps him alive, yeehaw. No, the fish, not the fish. This is why we need the bonfire to fight our battles for us. Kill the angel. The skeleton has just been laying there this whole time. Hey, finally! Sleepy bum, he's awoken. I don't have much with a lot more oomph. I can give more nightmares. Duplicates, bimbo duplicates. Yeah, there's not too crazy much. You just use this time to duplicate Slime King, so there's something that you could do passively. He runs away. What a little scaredy. And then just spam slimes on everyone. We want those treasure chests anyways, right? If you guys want to fight an army of slimes, give you an army of slimes. And one cauldron. And more duplicates of you. No, another angel. I value their ability to attack from anywhere. MVP over here, making him defend from me. I know I'm an abuser. I make you attack for me, for my gain. God, they're really not dead yet. These people are just playing. I'm at least getting a bunch of the decks that I wanted. Okay, I can give a quick little tip right here. So you see the map. If you're trying to get your way out of a dungeon, no matter what floor you're on, basically, just look for straight lines in your pathing. And what can also help you is the rest points. This is a rest point right here, so you know that the rest point spawned along the line to the exit. You know that it did. So basically, you would look at this line. We're only in B1, so it's not that hard to visualize here. There's only these two extra rooms. They probably go off and spiral a bunch. I'm not going to bother with them. I'm going to go right to the exit. So you see the line right to the beds, the rest point, and then out through here. So that's where we're going. Yeah, and like I said, if you missed it, the stairs are right there. The stairs are right there, as I was saying. But if you follow that same logic on the lower floors, you'll find that it rings true. That's how it's set up. You have to find that line, visualize the line, and then if you head along it, you'll find the stairs. You will. The rest point is a big help. The rest point spawns on the line, so mostly you just have to try, like on the deeper floors, you just have to try and find the rest point in order to orient yourself. And then after you get that down, there's not much else for you to do. Basically, you can find your way out. You just gotta make it through all the rooms. It can definitely be useful. I might do a star room brush or something. Going to like, what is it? Dune Dome is either you have to kill everyone through melee. No, I don't think it's that. I think it's you have to not get hit, right? Something like that, I think. This one is like... This one... I don't know. One of them is not get hit. Yeah, let's see if it's this one. Won't get hit, sure. Do bonfire again. I just want to get this over with at this point. I don't understand what happened there. He just blew up. He was like, no, my chest is gone. You can't have it. Oh, so that's that. Okay. Yeehaw. Let's see. Am I satisfied? Might as well do a little bit more, cause like we already did it, you know. It's whatever. Get those out of that pile. Don't want to look at that. I don't want to see your face in my graveyard. All you taboo cards. You cards with exhume on you. Sure. Okay. Well. Guess like spawn roughly 20 more. Sure. Yeah, I could definitely go with some more adrenalines. They're nice no matter what. Utility you can appreciate. And this is gonna basically be it. I've done this a lot of the time on my own time. I've sat here for a long time with just like YouTube on and done this kind of thing. It's pretty. It's nice to just grind sometimes. I'm in the mood to grind, you know. It definitely gets you ahead. I recommend doing it on the training floors, like go to the meadow, go to the very like starting little tutorial dungeon place, because that place. So as the whole reason we came here, as I said, I came here for these oracle cards, these oracle packs, This place has a higher chance of those. The starting dungeon only gives out these starter packs. So you can just get a bunch of golden packs. I remember I'd grinded, I got like 200 golden packs and like 100 cursed golden packs, these chaotic packs of fortune. Yeah, I've got like all of the cards into like duplicates from those. I've opened so many of them. So it's really just these other packs, like some of the niche cards that you would get from this pack here. Like I said, I want some Oracle cards to be foil more. So I need Oracle centric stuff, not the starter, not the golden stuff. Golden would be like the best cards that you can possibly get. I don't need more of those. I need some niche ones to be foil. I like the foil. I want all foil. That would of course be the ultimate bragging rights, is to have like an all foil deck or something just utterly insane and over the top. We'll get there, I'll get there. Well, good to see I didn't softlock myself. I didn't think they prepared to have combat in this room, but everything came back. Good. Got a golden pack from that, okay. That's like probably good luck. Probably means something in terms of statistics. Got 2 of them, cool. Yeah, so it's basically, I'm done. 16, that's a decent amount. You can just sit here and grind as many as you want. This is your gateway to get all the packs that you possibly want. You want tower cards? You go and do this in the tower. You get your start, you get the infinite going, and you can just kind of set up. So, like I said, take out the echoes. You can just take them out completely. Add in the rest as adrenalines, and then like maybe you get more damage. Maybe you find like a card that you really want for damage, something you like using or something. Like I like the bonfires. They're pretty reliable. I might have to wait for the enemies to go through and kill themselves with the burn damage, but it's very low level, turn 1, just all of you can die. It's whatever. I'm pretty content with that, especially when that's not really the main bit of it. That's like the first quarter, the first half of the battle is just like kill things to get a room to dupe in, and then you can lay down all your people, and you can lay down all the anything you need. And yeah. I mean, this should be obvious. I've never gone over this, but this should be obvious. If you're wondering what you're really supposed to do to make infinite, because, like, you know, theoretically, an infinite would be without using anything to get these cards, these ones back from the graveyard. It's so simple. You just take the tunnel vision. You can tunnel vision an ethereal card. You just use an ethereal card to tunnel vision to get all of them back again. So I'd use all these up. I'd wait to use these up, and then whenever I need more, I'd just tunnel vision myself more. It's not rocket science. So I've never really gone into detail like that. I don't know how much people need to be explained. Like, I don't know how much people have played this game. I don't know who may be watching, but you know, if there's someone that plays and isn't quite there yet, doesn't know, well, that's the last bit of information you'd need to infinite. I'll show off the deck once more so you don't have to get it from the last video with bad audio. Go slow. So like, I'll remove these echoes, just add a bunch of adrenaline. The echoes can basically go. And then like, what is the other thing? So easy to take notes when actually in the moment. And I have to remember them. Both my Seeks foil? Are you a foil? You're not. Give me my foil, Seek. How dare you? So you don't actually have to do that. All your cards will update to foil. Any foils you do have. When you reload a deck from a save, they'll all update. I want my foil, man. I want the foil. Yeah, so only 3 tunnel visions. I think that's basically it. Ixnayed the echoes, got more adrenaline. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, might as well get the mirror orb in my deck while I'm here. Maybe. Okay, I wanna check out the Shadow Warrior real quick. So this is 20 HP, 20 max HP, so I don't think the Shadow Warrior is gonna have any extra lives. Oh well. I'll check it out. I'll check it out anyways. Okay. Another really good one. If people are looking for some pretty ace cards, Manalith is pretty ace. It acts as a regenerating dummy, sort of, and then when they finally take it down, it's like a universal stun. And it's so easy. You don't have to baby it. You might spawn it and it will have 1 HP. You don't have to baby it. It'll immediately take its turn after you, and then it will be at 2 max HP. And that gives it a little bit more. And anyone that tries to fight it, that can only do 1 damage at a time. If they're not able to take out the 2 right then, and even if they take out the 2 right then, basically you're always guaranteed for it to have 2 max HP. Like after you take your turn, it'll immediately take hits. And that's really important because it does its stun based on its max HP. The total that it can reach up to is 3 HP, so it means it'll be 3 stacks of stun. So 2 is pretty freaking good. If you're comparing that to the max, you're only 1 away. You only missed out on 1. So even if they can kill it on the first turn that they can ever act, they still lost 2 turns after that, 2 turns in the future. And that's like immediate, so all the other people lost their turn. One person just wasted their turn to kill it, and now everyone else just lost their turn because of it. It's pretty ace. It's pretty good. So, underrated. Yeah, teleport might be good just to throw in. Because we're not going to keep the Shadow Warrior, and we're not going to keep the Orb. But having a teleport is always useful, and, you know, if you ever want to do some of the puzzle rooms, having just a teleport at your disposal to even, like, duplicate or anything, it's just so useful to have at your disposal. So we can give ourselves a little teleport move. And then there's our Mirror Orb. Overload, pretty good spell. You could definitely bring this. You know, if you don't want to use Bonfire to clear your rooms, Overload is pretty good. Definitely some other ones though. Find what you like and use it, of course. But it's just the fighting is not really the point of this deck. It's kind of just, you know, you're here to grind. You want to abuse the Curio. The way to get this Curio, by the way, is you have to pay the Curio Man. You have to get it randomly through Curio Man. Well, semi-randomly. It is like region locked. I'm not sure which region it's in. You can definitely look that up on the wiki. Figure that out. That can be very helpful if you're trying to get this all sorted out. That was immediately an infinite start right there. That was a really good hand. That was perfect. Gave me tunnel vision, gave me dig deep. They're just like, hey, if you got this in the game, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do any thinking. You just freaking start. No, that's not true. It'd require a bit of thinking. You don't want to die in the first round. No matter what, these builds that I play, I'm almost always glass cannon. It's just really just like, hey, don't get hit. you don't need to be able to take a hit if you just don't get hit, period. Okay. So, first things first, the Quintan training room, but be interesting to see how much damage it's gonna do. But, I think it is always just, yeah, strictly half, yeah, so it is only do half no matter what, even though I have frailness on me. But, I want to see how much HP he's gonna have. Okay, is it just the straight of 10? Just the straight of 10. I mean, something very interesting, if it is supposed to just take from that. So, here's the thing. Here's why I want to test this. So, normally, so I'm used to this guy having extra lives. He usually has 3 sets of 5 HP. So he'd have 3 lives, each with 5 HP. And that's when you are at 25 max HP. So it's just quite interesting to see that, yeah, okay, so it is completely tied to the HP that it would take from you normally. It's half your normal HP. And it's just so interesting to see that, I don't know, like, of course they had to come up with like a solution for what would happen if it had more than 10, because 10 is like the most that they show on a normal health bar. But it's just very interesting. So if you took the runes to go like above that, you give yourself 60 HP easily. I wonder what this guy would look like. Give yourself like, 70 HP, 80 or whatever, and then like you check it out, see if this guy is like 4 health bars of 10 HP. Like, I don't know, a little wild. Turned him into like the best thing ever. Very silly, very silly. You could like make a build there if it wasn't if the max healing rune didn't like take all your health from you. It'd be so silly. You could make such a silly little gimmicky thing with that. It's such a dumb idea. Anyways, I'm gonna see if we can swap the health of this thing. Pretty sure you can't, but hopefully I'm wrong. Okay, I am wrong. So then why didn't I do it? I literally wanted to set this up. Can't tell me that he doesn't trigger these. Yeah, he triggers it, and then it heals it immediately. Yeah, you can definitely set things up like that. That's pretty funny. I like that. I'd like to pull that off in combat. I will. That is so silly. It's so extra. Bro, you broke apart too quick. So I don't think the slimes work well with extra HP. He like broke apart in the first hit. That was silly. Oh well. That is not what I wanted to step on. So let's see. Do I have the reflect? I do have the reflect. Okay, I can make that. I don't think that would turn that bad because that's neutral. Huh? That'd be something to test. You can definitely turn the lure bad. I've done that before. You can definitely turn the lures bad. Yeah, you can't turn these bad. Okay, you silly. I don't care. Whatever. Says monthly. It doesn't anymore. Oh wow. Everyone blows up. That will never stop being funny. It's like you turn around, you're victorious, you finish combat, you turn around, hey guys, we did it! They'll blow up. Right in your face. Okay, I tested what I wanted. Remove some things that I don't really need. Yeah, flash, we're back to 55. Should be it. Should be saved completely. Yeah, flash everything. So, I guess I can mess around. Yeah. Oh well, let's see what we have for max HP. This ain't enough. We'll summon this shadow dude anyways, but that's not enough. You disappoint the Shadow King. How dare you? Don't you know who he is? Don't you know that I summon him from my wizard powers? My anime wizard powers. Come on. Okay. He's basically there. And that means by going the extra mile, it's not really worth it. He's basically there. I don't care. This freaking bum. This bum. Can't do anything to this bum. Can't do anything to him. Jeez. Give that to a freaking mirror orb. Nothing will. That's wild. You know what? It might not be that bad. Just to mess with various life exchange and stuff. It might not be that bad. Not a lot of AP, but like, just consolidate majorly. Like, take out a bunch of these buffer ones. Like, yeah. I guess just remove plow, bonfire, nightmare. Remove like the summons probably anyways, except the Slime King. Remove Angel Champion, remove the Cauldron. Then you'd have a bunch of life exchange, just have your Infinite Stale. And then yeah, then you can think about some cool things you can swap. Like give that much HP to the checker pieces, maybe? Because I think the checker pieces, are they on death or are they on hit? They're on hit. I don't know. That might be ridiculous. Because, like, what other use is the dumb checker pieces? You can get yourself an orb. Potentially even roll back, try to use that with your guy, but that's a little more tough. Nah. Honestly, at this point, it'd be better to have more things to copy. You could add the echoes back into your deck, because you're going to want to copy the Shadow Warrior as much as you need him. You're not going to want to keep doing infinites for that. Like, dig deep in the middle of a battle is not the best. Spawn that dude. Don't want to forget. So yeah, I just want to check out the checkers. Yeah, you'd have to put more. I don't have much life given here. So I think black is the exhume. Yeah, that exhumes. You can swap it? I thought they would have protected against stuff like this. Okay, so like, I guess technically this is like the most useful bloody thing ever, except you can't exhume the time checkers. So like, if you gave yourself healing stuff, you could just do a freaking bonfire. Spawn myself a bonfire, heal the checkers. No, they don't get healed. Because they're an object and they're neutral. They marked as a gizmo, doesn't let you click on them. Marked as a gizmo, okay. Well, it means you can build it again, and you can build again infinitely. It means you would basically have a room, you'd have like a little base that, you have like a little base that, you'd have to like go back to exhume your stuff or something. Something mega silly. But, you know, it's kind of convenient. Yeah, you got the full, got the full. Now, oh well, actually, you can't die in this, but whatever. It's so silly. It's so silly. It's so silly. So you could hit this infinitely. It's so silly. Well, let's see. So theoretically, that would only give it one. Yeah. Oh well. Well, you could copy a boss and make a boss really strong. Don't think there's too much else that is useful using this little max health thing. What's good to have it at giant amounts of health? Really just any of the gizmos, I guess, but if you want something more meaningful, it's not really any summon. I mean, I guess theoretically it's useful to give that much health to the black heart thing. Right here, the Orlock heart. Does damage based on max HP, but its area is pretty large, but like, it's not global. Guess you'd really just use like mirror orbs, honestly. Well then, with that, I'm going to wrap this up and get to editing this video. I thank everyone for watching, and hopefully I'll have something more in the future to show off. In the meantime, thanks for anyone who wanted to check this out and stuck around to the end or even watched most of it. I hope it was pretty interesting, maybe got you into the game. Dungeon Drafters is one of my favorites. I keep coming back to it. With that, I'll see y'all in the next video.